Hello everyone, welcome back to Mallik 034 channel. This is Mallik Arjun. So in this particular today's session, I'm going to demonstrate on 19C database upgrade. Right now I have 12C database, that is my source database up and running, and I wanted to upgrade it to the 19C. And this is going to be my standalone server. And then to do this database upgrade, there are various methods. You can use either DBUA, database upgrade assistant, or you can use the silent method, or you can use the 19C, one of the new feature that is auto upgrade tool. You can use that one, or you can just do a catupgrade.sql, that is a traditional silent mode upgradation. So what I'm going to do now, I will quickly go over my environment here, ps-ef grep smon. And then I have a quick notepad here, which has only 4 steps. With that 5 steps, you can able to complete your database upgrade. One is source database verification, and the other one is perform the pre-upgrade pre-checks. And the third one is perform the pre-upgrade fix-up or actions as per the recommendation in step 2. And then uh, the fourth is upgrade your database, and the fifth is do a post upgrade actions or post upgrade fix ups, or the any custom script particular to your database, time zone or listener and other checks. Right, so let's verify it one at a time. Like psfnef grepsmon, I have db12c here, and I'm going to set it my environment to db12c, and then db12c is set. If I do env grep ora, and then my db12c is sid, and this is my oracle base user and app oracle, and this is my oracle home 12c db home 1. And then if I log into my database and check the current status and select name comma open underscore with other database, it is 12c database in read write mode. And then now I'll go to the second step, that is pre-upgrade checks. And before that, you just make sure that all your components are validated and there are no invalid components. You can see all these my components are valid, and this particular option is off. That's a real application cluster option is off, because this is not a rack cluster. This is standalone database. This is expected output here, and all the other components are valid. And then if I check any invalid objects here, I should not have any invalid objects, so nothing is there. So I'm good to proceed with my upgrade. So I'll quickly jump into my second step, that is using a pre-upgrade.jar. This is a 19C pre-upgrade jar. With the help of this jar file, you can verify whether there are any fix up or any particular fix you need to perform before the database upgrade. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it to my Oracle home to 19C. Done. So now I'll log into my Dbms admin. Right. Then I have already the pre-built jar file here in the 19C admin. So I already have this pre-upgrade jar that will default comes with my Oracle home. So I'm not going to upgrade it to the latest one. So I'll go with the default one. We'll see whether we are hit into any issue or not. Because as per this particular mass note, you have to always download the latest pre-upgrade.jar. So you can always go here and then download the latest pre-upgrade.jar, and you can go to our Dbms admin and then unzip that particular software. I'm not going to do that one right now. So right now I'm going to set it back to db12c, and I'll set it back again. Right, so env, and then I'll do this one. Right, so what I'll do now, I'll just gonna run this particular command here. I'll just expand this one here. I'm exporting my Oracle home to 12c. Right, so and then from my 19c Oracle home jdk bin java -jar, my 19c Oracle home rdbms admin, and a pre-upgrade.jar, and then a terminal text. It means I will get a text formatted output. I can read that one. I'm going to run this one now. Assuming that one of the prerequisites already installed my 19C Oracle home. If you have not done it, you have to install your 19C Oracle home. That is one of the prerequisites. Right now it is doing my JDK Java bin, that pre-upgrade .jar and terminal text. Okay, done. You can see here, this is output. You can validate that particular output here. The report, pre-upgrade information, and the pre-upgrade tool, and the database version, and archelog mode, and all those things, and all the database component what we verified. And then if you see here, right, a DB recovery file data size, and then available is 5 GB, and used is 2 GB, and limit is 8 GB. And then you should make sure that you have enough of DB recovery file. See, you can see at least you need a 9453 MB. So right now you have only uh, 5 GB, but it needs at least 9.5 GB. Right, that's one of the prerequisites. You need to set it out. And then other thing is gather the DBMS stats, and then the information only, the system temp undo, what is the size of my all these data files. And then some of the other things, pre-upgrade script, Fixup script, it will asking you to run this one. And then after the upgrade, come back here and do this gather stats and other fixed object stats, and other this post upgrade steps. It's giving me to run this one. And right now what I'll do, I'm gonna run this pre-upgrade script at my database level. Right, login to database, you can see it, login to database and run the pre-upgrade script here, SQL plus as this DBA, and run this particular script. And once the pre-upgrade script is run, and what it says, pre-upgrade script output, auto-generated by this 19C, source database version, target database version, and the pre-upgrade issue is remediated, no, yes. For the DB action, manual fix-up required, a minimum recovery size area, that is again 9.5 GB is needed, but I have only 5 GB, I'm fine with that. And dictionary stats, yes, and it's already up to date, no need to worry here. Table space info, and that's just information only. And the Armen recovery version, that's just information only. So I'm good now. So I'm ignoring this, the DB recovery file just size. They are recommending to 9.5 minimum, but I have only 5 GB. I'll still go ahead and proceed with the further upgradation. And then this step 2 is fix up. As per the recommendation in step 2, we need to fix up all those. And now I'm gonna connect to my database, and I'm gonna do shutdown immediate. When the shutdown is done, I will do shutdown immediate done. I'll just do exit. Okay, done. Okay, now we shut down our database. Now we'll connect back and we'll start in upgrade mode. Remember, that's one of the prerequisites. If you're doing a manual upgrade, you have to bring your database manually in upgrade mode, and you need to run the cat upgrade or other Perl script. So I'm going to show you in next few minutes. And database is getting started in upgrade mode. Right, database is started in upgrade mode, and I'll just do exit. Okay, the regular upgrade command is a Perl catctl.pl and catupgrade.sql. This is a regular command. If you run this one, that's fine. If you go inside this admin, run that, or you can directly run Oracle Home, bin, and dbupgrade. Right. So what I'll do now, I will directly set my Oracle Home to 19C, and then I will run it from 19C Oracle Home bin upgrade. So now I'll do export Oracle underscore home equal to my 19C home. I'm going to set it here. Oh, where is my 19C home? Okay. I'm going to use U01 app. Okay, or else I can just get my 19C Oracle home. I'm just going to export Oracle underscore home equal to, I'm just going to set it to my 19C Oracle home here, right? So your Oracle home is set, and directly you can go now here and run this particular DB upgrade. Just clear it up and I'll run this one. Okay, so what we did some small mistake here, right? We did the database upgrade, database in upgrade mode, but uh, we started with the 12C home. So we should not start with the 12C home. We have to start with the 19C Oracle home. That's one of the mistake we did here. So I'm just gonna set it back again, and then I'm gonna set DBA, and I will do the same command here. I'll do one more time, set immediate. I should mention here rather than start using 19C Oracle home. Okay, done. So this is done now here. Okay, so now my database was down here. What I'll do before I get started, I will go to my Oracle home and I'll create the P file or the SP file, cd dbs. Right, so now I can see here my SP file is available here. I can directly move this SP file into my 19C Oracle home. CP, this particular SP file, I'll move inside my 19C Oracle home here under DBS. Done. So if you have password file, and let's see if I have Aura PWD. Okay, I have my password file here. I'll just copy this password file into my 19C DB home. Done. So now everything is copied to 19C home, password file and any SP file. I'll go back here. Now I'll do .orinv and db12c, and I'll do export Oracle underscore home equal to, I'll set it to my 19C Oracle home. Right, if I do env and grep, env grep ora, I can see db12c and pointing to my 19C Oracle home. So now I'll connect back to my SQL Plus and I'll do startup upgrade mode. What I'll do now, I will just do startup upgrade and then I'll exit. Startup upgrade, then just exit after that. Right, database mounted, database opened, and then I will do exit. And if I do now, okay, before exit, if you want to verify, show parameter SP file, and then you can see your 19C Oracle home, and it is using that 19C Oracle home SP file here. So now we are done with our startup upgrade mode, and you can directly go ahead and kickstart your the upgrade. So either you can use this Perl command or you can use this DB upgrade. So I'll just directly use this DB upgrade. All right, so it started with my database upgrade. I'll just minimize the screen here. You can read all those what it is going to tell here. You started with this one, Oracle home, that is 19C Oracle home, bin, DB upgrade, and this is your 19C catctl. It is going to run the same command. Whatever you are going to run here, cat upgrade and catctl. So if you do this one, it will directly run this particular script here. So it's going to run here, and these are the steps. You can see how many steps it has here. Run in, do not run in, and all these options. And then catctl, that is 19C, and then it's going to do all these things here. Right. So if you see, right, number of CPUs for database name, database version 12C, and this particular db12c log files, it's getting generated here, and log file path, and this all information you can see here, and the log file directory, and then yeah, parallel SQL process 4, and all this you can see DB version again, and then these are like a sequence of steps it's going to execute here. DB12C file 1, file 5, and file 19, and it will do a lot of things here. These are the different phases: phase 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of things. Almost, I believe it will do around 100 or 110 steps of phases it will do, and then it will give the final summary. Now we'll wait for a few more minutes. And if you want to check the log file for this particular action, you can always go and check under this particular pre-upgrade. Where is this one here? Catupgrade db12c, and this one. You can always go to this particular pre-upgrade. I'm just gonna take this path here, and I'll just paste it here, and I'll take a new session, the duplicate session of this. Root. Right, so now the phase 21 is going on. So now I'll just connect to this particular path here. And then these are the parallel thread. You can see 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. If you can see, right, this is the parallel SQL process count. It's a 4, and then this upgrade, the fourth thread has started. So you can tell any one of that, and then it will be keep changing. Now this one is running here, so I can add that one. Yeah, so you can see internally what it's doing. These are like it's running a lot of SQLs internally. Now 23 is going on. So this made very easy here, like starting with 19C upgrade, 12C upgrade, and all right. You don't need any GUI setup, so you can just like with a command prompt, you can do all your database upgrade. Yeah, so it'll keep on update all these 4 threads, those 4 parallel threads. Yeah, you can see catupgrade1.sql. It's running this particular view. It's create or replace view with force option. Yeah, now it is phase 23 is in progress. Yeah, we'll wait for a few minutes and then we'll come back after a few minutes. Yeah, it's doing a lot of object. It's creating. You can see this log file is running here, and if I go back to my status here, yeah, it's still at 25, phase 25. catupgrade.sql. Okay. Now it's updating this one. Grant read on this particular, the internal views, the metadata views. Still it is at phase 25. Yeah, it's giving a lot of grants here. You can see this one, right? Still doing step 25, file 12. Okay, it's updating a lot of metadata. Yeah, if I can go back here. Yep, already jumped to phase 35 now. And you can see a lot of metadata. The dictionary views are getting created here. A lot of things are happening. Yeah, always one of the best practices, the moment, whatever activity you do, always tail the log file. And because you will get to know whether the upgrade or the any activity, whether it's a progressing or not. By looking at the log file, you can say it is running fine without any issue. If you see you don't see any log updation, and then something is going wrong. Right, phase number 40. Yeah, it's updating DBMS metadata. Phase number 42. And you can see all of each phase, how much time it took, and it will give a very nice summary output here. And at the end of entire database upgrade activity, that will again give you the summary, how much time it took, and how much phase, how much time it took. You can analyze it. If it fails also, it will give the report, and you will see where it went wrong and all those things. You can verify it. Yeah, as I said, right. As I have seen it, the phase will go up to 100 and 105 and 110, 107, something like that. It will go more than 100 phases, and then finally give you the result. Okay, so right now 48, yeah, 50. Yeah, the phase 50 is going on, 53, yeah, it's going on now. Okay, meantime, when it is going on, one of the prerequisites here, I did not mention that. Before you proceed with your database upgrade, you always need to create your guarantee restore point in your 12c database. Because in case of upgrade fails in the middle, so you can easily roll it back to the guarantee restore point. If you don't have a restore point, then your database is gone. So either you cannot proceed further, you cannot roll it back. Your half of the metadata is upgraded and half of the metadata is not upgraded. So your database is inconsistent state. So one of the best recommendation is before proceeding with the upgrade, you always better to create a guarantee restore point at your source database, that is at 12c database, and then proceed with database upgradation. So right now it is 50% completed, and now in case if the upgrade fails here, and then how you can go back to your old previous version, right? How you can do a rollback. So if you have that restore point, you can directly restore your database back to that restore point and open your database with the reset log. So that's one of the best recommendation. But since this is my lab environment, I did not mention that particular steps here. You can include here at the prerequisites. I can just mention here one of the best recommendation to create GRP before proceeding with upgrade, DB upgrade. Right, so that's one of the prerequisites. You can make a note of that. Right, so which step now? Still 53. Again, still going a lot of metadata update, metadata creation. Okay, so still doing a lot of things here. Yeah, we can pause here and we'll come back after a few minutes. Right now, phase 53 is in progress. Okay, so 53 has passed now. You can see this upgrading XDB is in progress. And you can see like each of these component, if I can come from the top, executing change scripts and then catalog core SQL, catalog table and views, and catalog final scripts, and catproc, and catproc tables, catproc, you can say catproc views, and catproc CDB, catproc PLBs, catproc data pump, catproc SQLs, and final catproc script and final rdbms script, and upgrade component starts here, and upgrading java component, upgrading xdb component. Now right now xdb component is going on. Now upgrading oradim component. Remember, like we had around 15 components at my database level. If I go all the way top, okay, I don't have that output here. I had 15 components, and then yeah, so it's going on now. Yeah, oradim is done. Now upgrading sdo. All this around 15 components, it'll upgrade here. You can see upgrade component starts here. This is first component, second, third, fourth, another 11 components to go. Okay, so it's again taking time here. We'll give some more time. Page number 79 right now. Okay, 79 done. 80, 81. All right, so we'll give a few more minutes and we can come back after some time. Okay, so still at 87 progress. If I can cancel this one, and if I can tail this particular log file, it's going on now here. Okay, 91. Perfect. Okay, done. So this SDO component done. Upgrading all this ODM, WK, EXF all are done, and final component script and final upgrade script. So we're almost done. 98. As I said, right, it will take around 105 or 107 steps, 107 or 100 106 or 107 phases, and then you do a final upgrade. So we're almost done. Like it's doing a final checks now. So you can see this catupgrade data patch, and I can see this one. It's running a data patch after final upgrade. Right, you can see right installing the patch. So if I can do a tail around -100f, and you'll see this data patch. You can see right, it started with my data patch here and connected to my database, and it is running this 19.11. This is the latest patch I applied on 19C Oracle Home, and it's applying at my database level. Right, so we are done. Like database upgrade is completed successfully, I can say, because this is the final database patch steps that will take 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so now what I can do, meantime, when this let it go, so I can connect to my 19C database here now. .inv .inv and db12c, and then I can do export oracle underscore home equal to, I can set it to my 19C oracle home. 19C oracle home is here. I'll just copy this one, and then I can set it here, and I can connect to my 19C oracle home. Right, so 19C database is connected here. Right, enterprise 19C database. If I can do a post verification steps, once the database upgrade is done, do a perform post verification steps like time zone upgradation, listeners, and other checks you can do it. But what I'm interested is my database status, and it's db12c, and database role is primary. And if I can check this component status, okay, see all the components are upgraded, and this parallel is in loading state, and it will do final checks here. And then if I check this particular invalid objects here, okay, there are a lot of invalid objects. You can see 200 and 2197. And if I can check DB registry history, all of this database patch, and this patch is our initializing. So it is doing now, doing that initializing that patch. Yeah, so let's exit and wait for a few more minutes. And again, I'll go back to that. Go back to this directory and again tell for this data patch log. Yeah, it will take few minutes, and we'll wait for a few more minutes and it will be done. Okay, you can see that the data patch applied successfully, and then yeah, it went proceeded end of PDB application and upgrade and pre-shutdown. Probably it will do a final shutdown of my database. If I do tail this particular log here, yeah, I can see it's doing a shutdown my database and do a final startup upgrade this particular init file. That is phase 1 or 2. Yeah, post upgrade phase 1 or 3. It will do some post upgrade checks now here. You can see a lot of these objects. Okay, done. So 107, the summary report, you can see, right? As I said, summary report it will give. And then it's a summary report, and 107, I think this is the last step, I believe. 107. Yeah, shutdown database, shutdown immediate. If I check this log, yeah, it's doing a shutdown. Okay, shutdown done. Disconnected. Okay, perfect. If I go here, yep, the phase 0 to 107. Okay, it will take 107 phases. 0 to 107 phases. End of this time it is completed, and it grand total it took these many seconds. And then this is a log file you can verify here. And then this is a the summary report, you can see it here. And then this is the total time, 24 minutes. So now if I connect back to my database and check the database objects here. Okay, so I need to set export Oracle underscore home. I'll set it to my 19C Oracle home. Oh, sorry. But if I connect back to database, okay, let me ps-ef grep mount, and it is down, so that's expected. Like, let me start up. And then I would verify these post steps again. Database is started, database mounted, and database opened. Let's verify now your database status, database role, db12c, it is in primary mode. And if now you can check the components status, right? It's upgraded. And then Spiral is loading, and this OLAP is invalid because I'm not using the OLAP component, and it become invalid now. So you can remove it later. And the Spiral also I'm not using, so that's why it is in loading. I'm going to remove the Spiral component after a certain time. Now it is all done. And if I check my database invalid objects, so there are so many invalid objects. I can run the utilRP to make it valid, and I can check the registry history, and that will tell upgraded from 12.1 to 12.2 to 19.11. So that's all fine here. And if I check the data page, and it applied data page successfully. So yeah, so that concludes my successful database upgradation, apart from few of the components where I need to fix that. That's the expected result. So what is I'm interested is this particular summary report. I'll go back all the way. This particular summary report here, I can cat this one, and I can cat this pre-upgrade report here, and I can do more on this particular report, and I can see this particular upgraded, and the full version, and the time, how much time it took each of these components. So very interesting. Hope this is informative, guys. Try to do, if you have any lab environment, try to do your database upgrade and comment your post here. Thanks.